Yes. You've got it right. This is black coffee with a side of tea. Here we are, airing every Thursday at 8 p.m. Zoey Raz, Tea Baby, and Divine Feminine Energy. Yes, we are looking forward to interacting with many. Tune in to Black Coffee with a side of tea.
Friends have to be there through everything, and you have to be able to be okay with being raw and real with people that you consider your friend, and don't throw that word.
Talk to him low. How could I possibly be inconspicuous with my ATL?
In order to be something, you gotta go through something. Be a cook in the kitchen, a lady in the street. You can't show your teeth to every guy you meet. It's alright to be a little sweet, or be a mama with the kids and you know what in the sheets. No pain.
Welcome back to Black Coffee with a Side of Tea. We were not here prior to Thanksgiving. I hope everyone had an amazing Thanksgiving. I hope you spent time with your family. I hope you ate the food that you wanted to eat and not be trying to be on a diet because it was Thanksgiving. You can always get on the treadmill later because I sure did. I ate what I wanted to eat. I didn't focus on diet. I ate what I wanted to eat. I ate 3 plates and took multiple naps. So I'm going to bring in my ladies so we can do this sister check in. All right, ladies.
Hey.
Hey. Give me 1 second. All right, ladies. Welcome in. Welcome
Hey.
in. So, how was Thanksgiving?
Food. Well, first of all, y'all know I slaved. I slaved
Me too.
every holiday.
Me
So
too.
I made a nice dinner. I made some lemon pepper flavored turkey wings,
Come on.
regular smothered turkey wings. I had dressing. I had fresh greens, not the can, fresh mustard.
Hello. Hello.
That
Hello.
was a mistake,
Not
right?
the glorious can
Right.
great.
I didn't
That
do the
was a
glorious
mistake
greens. I did the bushels out the ground.
He said the bushels out the ground. Hey,
Yeah.
Hey.
And so everything came out wonderful. My lemon meringue cheesecake was a hit, and the cocktail was cocking, baby.
Come on, cocking.
So
No, that's right.
yes,
Cocking. Y'all, I had a time for Thanksgiving. Let me tell y'all, this was my first time hosting
oh,
Thanksgiving. I feel like a big girl, y'all. I feel like a grown
okay,
woman. My whole little buffet was buffeting. Okay, I had it
okay.
going down. I had two.
hey, Miss Didgeridoo.
Hey! I had two deep fried turkeys. I had two
Ooh, oh
ham.
Lord, you had some
I made
food.
a whole bunch of dressing, greens
Yes, you didn't do
the
the
crew,
glorious. We're
from the
not doing
ground. Yes, ma'am,
glorious.
no
Yes.
glorious. My candy yams, macaroni, broccoli and cheese. Y'all, I did my big one. I did a
Okay.
big one. I did a real good job, and I had some friends, family over, Jello, a whole bunch of Jello shots, a whole bar of liquor,
Yes.
wine. Y'all, it was going down.
Okay,
Everybody was having a great time. I felt real proud of myself. First time
Right.
hosting a big event, you know. So I
yeah,
felt real
Good.
good.
You stepping into your woman life.
it's
Yes, I
right.
see that. I see
Wait a minute, Miss Didgeridoo said the food was cool.
It
it. Well,
definitely
thank
was.
you, yeah.
Well, this is not. I haven't said it, but this was my official first Thanksgiving in my new house. So
Mhm.
I did not host. Um,
Okay,
very quiet. Um,
intimate.
yeah, very quiet. It was me and my son. I made my mom's sweet potato casserole.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. I might need to be
Yes.
coming to your house,
Casserole.
raw house, to be trying
Sweet
new
potato
things.
casserole. It
Okay.
was casseroling, honey.
Okay,
And I
casserole.
did turkey parts. I did turkey legs. Well seasoned. I did
Of
Mm.
course.
fresh cabbage
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
with the,
Kathy.
as the old people say, an iced potato. You know.
Hi.
And I did a pan of dressing. And
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
needless to say, no, I have no food left. Nothing had to go on
I
the
didn't
floor.
hear from anyone, neither one of you, so I'm sure the food was wonderful.
Y'all, nothing, no scraps were left behind. Do you hear
That's
me?
exactly. So
Nothing.
yeah,
I ate
I
and
had to
rested.
make some more dressing a few days later. Like, dang, I really wanted
Megan, no, 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 I wasn't doing that because once it was made, it was done. It was
some.
no second chance in the dressing. Mm-mm,
Girl.
no, and the dressing got ate up faster than the yam casserole.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. But
I
yeah, it
could
was
not
good.
even do. I did a sweet potato pecan pie. I couldn't even post that because it got ate up
Mm.
immediately. So
I bet that was good. I love
It's
it
pecan
hot.
was,
pie.
girl.
I love pecan pie and a sweet potato. You can't go wrong with that, baby.
That
I got
sounds
that from
like
Cord in the Kitchen off of Instagram, and baby, it was wonderful.
No, that's
And
an
right.
I got my turkey
amazing.
ring recipe from Mr. Make It Happen.
Uh,
Come on. Make what?
And my macaroni came from Kimmy's Creations. Cause
come
why?
Oh,
on,
I like Kimmy's creations. I watch her TikToks.
right?
Yes.
Did
Thank
raise
you, Mama. She said I was proud of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
I really did. I really did my big one for Thanksgiving. I really did.
well, see, the first one always sets the tone for the rest of them.
Right. I
Oh,
was
girl,
gonna
you
say now
know.
next year you're gonna have to have a mimosa tower, hors
Mm,
d'oeuvres.
yes. The whole shebang, right?
They're gonna be expecting the works, baby.
There, charcuterie board, all of this.
Oh, I
Okay.
had a whole fruit charcuterie board and everything. You playing
Period.
all kind of games. Yes,
Oh,
ma'am. I was
period.
fully up
Okay.
there with that.
Well, we don't. I mean, it's like it was all that.
Yes.
He was
Yeah, I
coming through. She was coming through.
did.
So I know when the last time that we left,
Mm-hmm.
when we left off, I was volunteering for my cousin John's young entrepreneurship
Mhm.
summit.
Uh-huh.
Amazing.
It was
When I
great.
say amazing, so many bright young entrepreneurs
Mm-hmm.
was in this particular building on that Saturday. And all I did was say a few things to them and they was like boom, 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 boom. They was answering the questions and just giving them like a background and explaining, reading the questions to them. They was on it, baby. They was on it.
That's
They did
good.
a presentation. Um, one of the young ladies that was there that ended up winning with her particular group because they grouped them together. She was an entrepreneur already.
Okay, come on now.
Does artwork.
That's
Mm-hmm.
amazing because it's really interesting to see the younger generation really just come forward with all of this stuff. A couple
Yep,
of years ago, I had a similar event where I was talking about my business and being an entrepreneur, and I was nervous as a grown woman. So just imagine kids, being able to overcome that fear and really stand up there and do their
absolutely.
thing. That's I commend them for that.
Oh yeah, they were on it. I love the way he curated it and
Mhm.
he had it the way he had it planned out. He had a workbook for them.
Oh,
They
that's cool.
Yeah, he had a workbook for them to they could take with them, and he went through each of the steps with them. And we talked through all of the stuff. He gave them time to work with each other. And you see, they was like you could see them collaborating and trying to,
Mhm.
come up with the ideas and stuff like that, and just making them think with the questions that he had in the book. And then also just to see their brains, you can see their brain processing the information. That's what I got excited about because then when they got ready to write on the board, he gave them the chart paper that sticks to the wall. He gave him that, and they actually wrote out everything. He made them write out everything, and I was like, they was over there. They was like, well, what I need to do, Miss Tanisha? What I need to write? What I need to put? How I'm supposed to do this? Okay, where you book? It was so fun.
Very engaged. That's good. They'll be
Yeah.
prepared for older when they get older in life to do presentations and
Yeah.
pitches.
Absolutely.
Exactly. He started with 8 to 9. He had 8 to 9, 12 to 17, and then he had the older group.
Okay.
That's cool. He had a variety. That's really
And it was real, and yeah, it was real cool. It was cool. It was cool. So I enjoyed it. Um, okay, ladies. So I got the news stories for the news stories for the news stories.
Hey, let's get
But
Child
I'm
into
sure
it.
y'all been on the internet because it been like.
The internet has been interneting, okay?
So the internet has been interneting, and on top of the internet being interneting, we are in Mercury retrograde as of the 25th of November.
It's just
Yeah.
everything is a debacle.
All right.
That explains the debauchery that's going on in the industry because, baby, everyone is in a
mess.
losing place. It's
It's a
crazy.
mess. It's a
Exactly.
mess.
Did y'all
It's
see
a
the
hot.
clip? Did y'all see the clip, the most recent clip from Love and Hip Hop
Oh,
You
I didn't
talking
see the
about?
clip.
with
No, you talking about the new
and
one?
with Yandy and Chrissy when they went to go to the restaurant and sit down and so-called hash out?
Thousands of years ago, beef
Girl,
for
I
no
just wish
reason.
Chrissy would grow up. I used to be on Chrissy's side, but when Yandy sat down, she specifically said, she said, let's just start over. Like, forget all that, let's just start over. Girl, she over here talking about, well, what I want to bring up, why are you investigating Yandy's affairs and who she doing business with? And she was like, I didn't see your name. And she was like, it's under my business. It's under my business entity. It's not under my personal name.
Well,
And
wait,
she
let's
was
break
like, but
down
I
that.
didn't see your name. You don't have to see my name. I'm operating a business. And most people that operate businesses don't go around writing their first name. They put their
Hello.
corporation
Say
down.
it again for the ones in the back.
It's stupid.
Right.
It's like I'm never gonna sign my legal name unless it's a check. Other
That
than that,
part.
I need the documents under my business. You see
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Yes.
so she basically came into the situation like real combative, just not even open minded at all. You know what I'm saying? And I had to come under there. I was like, she didn't even come to work nothing out. She came with an attack. You came
Exactly.
with
Yeah.
another attack, and like Jim Jones haven't been relevant.
In decades.
I'll wait. I can't even tell you what
Um,
song he had out at this point.
you
I
know
was
when the
young.
last time he was relevant when she got on her knee and proposed to him years ago.
He wasn't even relevant then.
No,
Really.
It's
it
all
was
about
just
hours of
it
here.
was just infamous. It was just infamous because this woman is
Right.
proposing
Is
to
you
this man.
proposed to him? Come on.
A
Yes.
little piece of man, because he ain't girl, and then got the nerve. I'm like, girl, you got the nerve to not want to get married. Why? And she's stupid. You
Oh,
steady sticking around, huh?
You've
Right.
been watching
Exactly.
current.
Baby, listen. So yeah, it's a whole lot of stuff going on, like we say in the industry. Remember we talked about last time we were on, the veil is thin. So with the veil being thin, everything that was dark and unseen
It's
is
coming
being
out now.
revealed. Exactly.
It's being
Exactly.
revealed.
Exactly. So the thing with Puffy and all the stuff that was going on,
That's
baby,
the
these companies is not
company.
playing. They not playing. So that's the first thing that I have that I want to share with you ladies is that I'm gonna share my screen. Hold on 1 second. Child, listen. So he was the chairman of Revolt. The
Mm-hmm.
company released a statement says that he steps down from his position as the chairman. He previously had no operational or day-to-day role in the business. This decision helps to ensure that Revolt remains steadfast focused on our mission to create meaningful content for the culture and amplify the voices of all Black people through this country and the African diaspora. Baby, they not playing with him.
He's losing deals. He lost that. He lost his position with the charter school. Some of his endorsements are being pulled.
Losing
His
money.
children are implicating him in the murder of their mother. And the
Yeah,
list of things goes on. And like they say, Cassie opened up the door and now people are walking through.
absolutely.
It took you less than 24 hours to settle. And I don't care what they say, it's not an admission of guilt. Yes, it is. Because why would you pay somebody if you know you didn't do nothing? You would be on a point where you can't wait to take it to court. I'm
Right.
not
Especially if you know you didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I'm not paying you a damn dollar. I don't care.
You're gonna have to prove that.
Yeah,
Right.
we
But
going
here's
to
the
court
thing.
so I can make a fool out of you.
Here's the thing. He took everybody else to court and he would drain their pockets.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that he didn't do that for this, and this was a civil lawsuit. But here's the kicker. She was signed to Epic, which is a multi-million-dollar company. And they wasn't playing with him. They told him to immediately settle.
Yeah, but wasn't one of the other one of the it was a guy who was a part of this
Right.
that was a part of
His
the
assistant is his
Yes,
ex-assistant who's getting
okay.
on here and airing out all of his business and talked about we was talking about it earlier, how he beat her down so bad and how
yep,
that's why she was wearing part of her head shaved and
yep.
I
We
mean
see
all
that.
kind of
Okay.
incidents. He used
But
to
I'm
go
talking about the guy that got charges as well for neglect
Oh,
of the
yeah,
artist.
yeah, yeah. I know who you're talking about. I can think of his name.
I didn't catch his name, but it was like story after story. And so he
oh
he settled, and then the guy in the industry, the other guy, I don't remember his name, but he got charged with neglect for the artist for
Exactly.
allowing those things to happen with the artist.
Exactly. That's the part right there.
Yeah.
That's
child,
the part.
listen, it's all
It-
coming to a head. You got
mm,
Biggie killed. Let's start there.
and
And
people
that
been
was the
saying that for
beginning of your
years.
karma right there. You've been
Right.
making money
Allegedly.
out that man for
Allegedly.
years. You got artists you've
Allegedly.
been collecting royalties on for years and then getting 1 red cent of their money. Now when it ain't worth a damn and they barely playing their music anymore, now you want to try to get them a split of
Yep.
their money. You got to be playing with me.
Right.
So go
Exactly.
backdated to when I was relevant and when my royalties was coming in and then
That
pay
part.
me out of that.
That part.
Come on. Exactly. Yeah. It's
That's
coming. It's coming to a head, baby, and everything is crumbling.
Yeah, they saying the kids feel like he had something to do with Kim Porter, with Jesse James and the twins, with their mamas dying in that bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
They saying
Yep.
they don't understand how a happy, healthy woman died in the bathtub. They don't understand how she's so called. However, they saying she died, they believe it's under suspicion, under suspicious circumstances because they were saying it like it ain't no way. And they were saying the kids keep asking questions about it and different stuff. And the crazy thing, like I was telling somebody, I say as close as him and Albie Sure's son was, do you notice that since Kim Porter died, you ain't seen him?
They have not been around each other
Do you notice
because
that?
right before she died, I know, not right before she died, but before she died, that show Star was out.
Yeah.
And
I
that's when
remember
I
that.
started following Quincy real tough because I was like, dang, who, oh, that's Albie Short's son, oh, that's Kim Porter. Like I started putting two and two together. So I started following him
Mm-hmm.
and paying attention to what he was doing.
Right. Exactly.
And he was always around.
Yeah, he always around Puffy. And I
Always.
started following him when he was doing his real estate and stuff. And he had
Okay.
the reality show with the real estate. And
Hmm.
like I say, if you notice, ever since Kim Porter been gone, you ain't seen him over there with Puffy. He may
Yeah.
be with the kids, with the twins sometimes, rarely now, because
Yeah.
he's with them all the time.
I know.
None of them girls, you barely see Quincy now.
You barely do.
Yep.
So I
Yep.
feel like they are on to something. And the crazy thing is it's sad because bro, you
Yeah.
would go to those lengths for $1.
Yeah.
You've been on top for a long time and you still not a billionaire. Jay-Z
Right.
came after you and he has billions because of his investments and his name is clean.
Yep.
Right.
It's
Exactly.
crazy. None of
Yeah.
his artists is coming up talking about, Rock, Rock is messing over our money and Jay-Z doing this and Beyonce doing that to influence. Ain't no
Well, they
Spotted
also have NDAs.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, and evidently his assistant don't care nothing about the NDA because he didn't came talking about how he used to visit the tea house 5 days a week to go mess with men and get massages, tea houses by men.
Oh
Okay, and how he
no!
would have sex with old girl's husband, Gina's husband, Dwayne Martin. They were sleeping together. He came on and was talking about all that.
Not Puffy.
Yes. And I wondered why Dwayne Martin and Tisha Campbell just randomly split after all those years. And they tried to make it seem like it was something financial, but something in my soul was like, Gina just don't seem like the type. She just don't seem, because Gina's never had all this money. And Dwayne Martin has never had all this money.
Right.
Gina, you played on a few roles, but you weren't like no damn Halle Berry or no big name Angela Bassett or something like that. So you've always been in medium type of roles on TV where you make
mediocre
for a couple of $100,000. So for you to say you left your husband because he hit, because of finances and he was holding you back. Now I know why he was holding you back. I know why.
Baby, listen.
You didn't want none of them cooties he was over there.
But I thought they said he was, but I thought allegedly he was butt buddies with Will Smith.
That's what they talking about, the Illuminati, and talking about all them men fool with each other. And they talking about he forgot to pay his bill this month. And they say he forgot to pay his bill, so the Illuminati is cashing in on his ass.
You talking about Puffy?
Yeah.
No, Love. His name is Love.
For real. And they talked about how the baby mama, the most recent baby mama of their baby Love, that she worked at his company at Revolt in the IT department. And as soon as she got pregnant with the baby, he basically told her, you can't had her resign her job and everything. She not in communication with nobody at the company no more. Nothing one of the employees said. Girl, it's a mess.
It's a hot mess.
It's a mess, girl.
It's a mess because and then they start saying and say, well, Carisha been real quiet.
So she ain't been quiet. She been still living her life. She just did an interview the other day.
Yes, she did.
And was talking about how his stamina is, and talking about I thought I was gonna put him to sleep, and talking about he got stamina and all this kind of stuff. Like somebody really care. Puffy almost
she like golden showers. It ain't nothing she ain't gonna do.
Nah, what you like is that check. You like the fact that he paid you
that mighty dollar, baby.
Women. I feel like he paid them to be quiet too.
Yeah,
absolutely. They paid him quiet.
I feel like he paid them in exchange for their silence and they cooperation.
Why do you think Cassie broke her silence then? She wanted some more money?
Cassie never broke her silence though. Cassie ended up she moved on to Michael Fine. She probably tried to sign it amicably, but Cassie's been out of the spotlight. He took a lot of her youth. I would sue that bastard just because of the amount of youth he wasted in my damn life. She was 16, 15 when they started dealing with each other, something like that.
19.
All the way till she was in her 30s. Baby, you done wasted the prime years of my life. You owe me something.
Yeah, she was 19. He was 37.
And didn't even want to get married, settle down, said he made her have abortions and everything when she would get pregnant, girl.
Yep. And he would keep her drugged. He would keep her drugged up, allegedly. He would keep her drugged up on ecstasy.
Gotta say allegedly.
They say he's something else, girl. They say he is something else.
Oh, they had a video. I meant to pull that video, but I didn't pull it when they went to the Met Gala and they was talking to one of the like top iconic stylists. She
was talking to a man and he grabbed her like on her lower hip and like he spoke to the man, like she reached out to grab his hand or something, and did he like grab her closer by the hip, like he snatched her like and looked her up and down like, B, stop playing with me. What are you doing?
Girl, that's what I'm saying. People be on the outside looking at, oh, she got it so good. Girl, most of them
people probably never even paid attention to the way he looked at her, but all of these allegations and everything now you can clear as day.
I always said that about their relationship though.
I did too.
She's talented.
Yeah.
And he would always try to like dumb her career down. He let her do just enough.
Just enough. Mm-hmm. And then when he would beat her up, he would send, when you wouldn't see her in the limelight, he would beat her up and send her on a paid vacation.
Baby, it ain't enough vacations in a lifetime for me to come back and lay next. I'd have killed him a long time ago in his sleep. Don't lay next to me and after you put your hands on me. You crazy? It's not
Baby.
safe.
So let me go to the next story. That was that one. So let me go to the next one. The other one I wanted to bring up is about what's the other one? Hold on. This is the one about the guy George Floyd's
Mm-hmm.
the former police officer.
House to die.
So yep, he got stabbed in federal prison.
I was hoping he was dead. I hadn't gotten an update yet.
No, no update, but you know, I
This
knew it was.
moment
I'm
to the
surprised
end.
it was this late in this late in.
Exactly.
I'm
I'm
surprised
surprised
it was
it
this
took this
late in
long.
time because I thought it was gonna happen at the beginning when he first got in there.
Because I think they put him in general population. They didn't put him in administrative seg. They put him right in general population with the rest.
Right.
Baby,
Yeah.
he deserved everything coming to him. And you know the cop that held Ahmaud Arbery in that chokehold and killed him like that, he got off. They acquitted him, and he just got over $200,000 in back pay.
Backpack. Yep, I just seen that. Not
That's
even an hour
crazy.
before the show. That's so
That is
crazy.
With
crazy.
film to support. And this is the state that we're in for the Black life. And it's crazy. Now this fool from Black Lives Matter talking about he's now endorsing Trump. He was a Democrat, but now because of everything that's taking place in the media, he's supporting Donald Trump. Sir, how much did he pay the campaign? That's all I want to know. Because you
That's
crazy.
it.
Mainly, that's the
That's all
main.
we did.
How
That
much money he transferred into your account to say that?
it must be. It must have paid off the mortgage, whatever it was. It paid something off.
Because you know they was under investigation, so most of their money then got accosted anyway. So y'all ready to re-up y'all funds now. So y'all supporting Donald Trump.
Right. Exactly. Oh, the other thing I wanted. That's that one story. I know that one. This one was crazy. I really thought it would have happened before now because of when he went into prison. But that's that one. So the next one I wanted to bring up. Now this one I already know y'all gonna have some comments about this one. Because the comments that was under it was hilarious. So let me share this one.
Did I have any comment?
Right, because I be scrolling on Instagram. All I see is divine feminine energy
Talking on
with
there.
the comments.
I sure do.
Yeah, this was
That girl,
beautiful.
get out. Just cut it off.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm glad she's got a family photo
not a
with all her
kid.
side kids.
Ma'am, Rashida has given birth to, if I'm correct, 3 children.
I know you lying, not with that gang of kids, because I know all of them kids.
Rashida has given birth.
Lying.
If I
I
am
know
not
you
mistaken,
lying. When they've been together for over 20 years, I
and
know
that's
you
my
lying.
point, and that's why I said get it off the screen.
I
Because
know you
Kirk
lying.
had
Get
babies
off the
outside.
gas.
Isn't that the little small baby that he just had with old girl at the front?
I know you're not trying to tell me all of these are side babies, baby.
Kirk been having babies. I'm saying he had children when he met Rashida because he's older than her. He had, I think, 2 or 3 children before he met Rashida, and then they've had they 3, and then they saying grandchildren. But what I would like them to do is separate the children from the grands, so I can do the math.
Because that ain't mathing. I'm so sorry because all of them kids that they be having running around on the show, they be saying those are their kids.
That's 12 people in there, and then talking about they were still missing one. Mars. And if I'm not mistaken, Mars may be the one. I think that was the name of the baby that old girl had from Kirk.
I know you lying.
Girl, I'm over here. I know
when Kirk had
that affair on national TV
right.
and had to tell Rashida that the girl said she was pregnant, and Rashida and him went like fools and sat down and had a discussion with the girl, and then she had the baby and talking about she got a co-parent, and Rashida's the epitome of my man, because baby, the one thing she ain't doing is she say we done built too much together in life, and we got too many businesses. We got too much. I'm not getting rid of my. He told him that out of her mouth. That's exactly what she told him. I don't
Yeah,
know if
they
y'all
got
remember
stuff
that
together.
episode. You remember it, Zoe? When she
Hmm.
told him that?
Yeah, I
Like,
remember that.
we're not
And you
breaking up.
know what? That's real because that's her real life. You know, you built this shit with this man. And I guess regardless of how many side babies he have on you, you gonna stick beside him.
Let me tell you what. Let me tell
This
That's
you
Usher,
something.
this is my confession.
They live in the state of Georgia. If she would have got a divorce from Kirk, he'd have been in the damn doghouse. They got children together too. He wouldn't have had a leg to stand on. She stayed with that man because she's a damn fool. I don't care how many businesses we got. We're gonna dissolve those because it was bought with my money. You didn't contribute to a majority of these
yeah,
businesses.
because
Out of
she was
Georgia,
chewing
right?
on the bubble gum,
Thank you.
bubble gum. What is
She
her
started her
song?
career on her own.
Yeah,
That part.
she got little records, big records, not
They
little.
literally
Big
met when
ones.
she was famous doing bubblegum, like when she was on. He not even the type of nigga that would have even entertained her without her having a few dollars.
That
So
part.
like I'm sorry, I couldn't stay with you had not only this child, but if I'm not mistaken, it was another child that they had.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you
Yep.
done had two kids. We've been together over 20 years. If I'm looking at the picture, all these children, the math is not adding.
Yeah, it's really not. It's not giving.
The
It's not giving the
multiplication is
accurate
not
numbers.
I
working.
already knew. I said, watch, they gonna have something to say about this. I already knew.
Yeah,
I
because
saw it
I'm
and
trying to
I
figure
started
out
coming
which
under
kid
there.
is which because the two oldest ones, I didn't know they was old enough to have kids this big.
That's what I'm saying.
That's where I'm
Those are
confused.
Kurt's
So do she have low
Kurt's children.
self-esteem? No, I don't think Miss
But
DeVry. I don't think
again,
she has low self-esteem. I think she is. She Rashida look good for her
yeah,
age.
she definitely looked good. Not
She
even for her
always
age.
has kept
She
herself
looked
up.
good. She
I
looked
think she
good.
just doesn't. She like Divine said. She's standing by her man.
She just wanted them. My man, I'm gonna stand by my
Look,
man.
man.
Once you get outside, you're not my man no more. I don't even know you because I thought I did, but I don't know who you is right now.
That
And
part,
then
you
I can't
embarrassed
trust
her
you.
on television
I can't
multiple
That
even sleep
part.
times.
comfortable. I can't
Mm-mm.
even sleep comfortable. And then once
Multiple
we have to
times.
start sharing locations and stuff, what we doing? I'm not finna do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Because
not. If I can't take your word for it,
you
what we doing?
That's crazy.
listen.
I'm so sorry, but this got to get removed.
I
Okay,
don't
I
know
got
why
one more.
she posted that
I
foolishness.
don't know why she did that either. Now
But
that
it's
I
gonna go
really pay
viral.
attention, because I was like, oh, the family picture is real cute.
I got one more story, and this is in reference to um Kiki Palmer's.
Oh God.
Oh Lord.
Kiki Palmer,
Divine, I think we
her
on the
baby
same page.
daddy's brother. Hold on, her baby daddy's brother. So her baby daddy's brother is now in the news.
Absolutely. Because it
So
runs in the family.
his child's mother
Mm-hmm.
is
I
saying
didn't even
that
know she had a baby by that man.
he allegedly choked her daughter in front of that she was choked in front of their daughter, and they're going through a custody battle.
2020. How you gonna go back 3 years is my thing. Why is you going back 3 years? You should have been
Okay.
talking about this 3 years ago.
Okay, so you go. That was my question. Why are we talking about this now? What made you bring this up now? Because Kiki Palmer came forward.
Well, this is the thing with Kiki Palmer, because I don't know if y'all got this TT. Because her mama was all on the red carpet when
Exactly.
she was presenting for the damn awards and talking about how she wasn't finna be watching the baby this and that and basically defending the damn dude. So I don't understand what's going on
Who
now.
said that?
Go
Her
look it
mama.
up. Well, her mama was on there talking about how she don't watch the kids, and you got to go listen to it because she was all in the background while she was trying to
But
do the
I
show.
thought it was a skit.
Kiki had the whole baby with her at the show. It wasn't a
Mm.
skit.
I know you lying.
Packing the baby on her damn hip, trying to get her makeup and everything done because her mama said, I'm not the one.
Mm.
Oh, I know
And
that.
and Kiki Palmer should have knew that about her parents because her parents were strict when she was acting before. They would not lie. The companies wanted to put makeup and stuff on her and make her
He
look
would
older. Her
not let
parents
her
said,
do
hell
none
no.
of that.
If
Never
you
let
can't let
me.
her be how she is, she ain't doing it. So like
Yeah,
for a
but I
kid in the
think
me,
that's
she
why
don't wear no makeup.
I think that's why she wilded out for that little period of time,
That's
though.
what I said. And then, she
Listen,
had real bad acne, cystic acne, and all that kind of stuff. And that's been cleared up because of the pregnancy. So now she
Mhm.
feeling herself. She coming into
Yeah,
her
she feel
womanhood.
pretty.
She look
yep.
real good. But
Yeah,
I'm
she
just
do.
like,
I
you
feel for
know,
her because she's a first time mom going through all of those things,
Right.
But
Absolutely.
I feel like everybody has their time. So everybody has to go through things to gain wisdom. People have to go through
Absolutely.
experiences to understand and overcome their situations. Like you got to live a little to learn a little.
Right.
That's just
Absolutely.
what that is.
I
Me,
think she can
I think
afford
she
a
can afford
babysitter.
a
I think
babysitter.
she
I think
just,
she just don't trust nobody.
Yeah, that
and
part. That part. I think she doesn't trust anybody. And I feel like maybe she felt
Her
comfortable
built-in
with her
babysitter not
mom.
there no more. Her built-in babysitter is
because
baby.
he had no employment.
Yeah, he had the baby all the time too, huh?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He was
So
always taking pictures
babysitter
with that
wasn't
little
there
baby.
anymore. So
Mm-hmm.
she had to do what she had to
Yeah.
do. And mama said, I'm coming to the event. I can't babysit. I'm not
Yeah.
watching from home.
So they show her all in the dressing room and everything, maneuvering with the baby.
That's a
That,
shame.
that's sad. Um,
Baby, I wouldn't have let that ruin my day. I'd have got my baby dressed up sharp. I'd have hired somebody to pack him around behind me like they be having the people to carry their trains on their dresses. Baby,
oh,
I'd have,
listen,
With the
Queen
stroller.
Lacy said that was a skit with her
but
mom.
baby,
Y'all, okay.
Hollywood Unlocked didn't make it
That's
seem
what
like
I thought. That was the skit.
they made it seem like it was real.
Wow, not a stay-at-home dad. Yep. Because he ain't had
Yes.
no job. She was paying for his lifestyle. She don't have any siblings. I think she does. I
I
think she's
think
the
she do
eldest
have a
sibling.
brother.
She's the eldest sibling, and she pretty much the breadwinner for her family, like her parents. She paying for them.
As
So
she should, because they supported her and got her to where she is.
absolutely, yeah. Well, let's take a break, a commercial break, pay some bills, jam while we taking this commercial break. What I'm saying?
Come on.
And we'll be back
Mhm.
with we'll be
Mm.
we'll be back with zoology.
Bring that heat.
Hey, it's your girl Queen Danae. Thank you for 35,000 views on my music video BYOB featuring Big Yayo. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's keep them numbers going up, and make sure you set your notifications so you don't miss any of my new releases and my podcast, The Queen's Lounge. See you soon over on YouTube. Oh yes, you've got it right. It's Queen Danae.
And we are back. So we're gonna go with zoology. Give me 1 second.
Are you doing a show?
Hey guys, it's your girl Zoey Raz, and I'm back with zoology. So let's get into some new topics and new scenarios. Hey. Okay, so I do have a guest today, but I want to tell you guys a little bit about zoology. So, zoology is basically where people call in and ask questions or chime in and ask about different scenarios or whatever they want to ask me advice on. So, I have Jade here. I'm going to bring her in so she can ask me a good question or talk to me. Okay. Jade? Hey. Hey, girl. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. 1 second. Okay. 1 second. Maybe you should leave and come back in. Try to leave out and come back in. Sorry, y'all. 1 second. Technical difficulties.
While we're waiting on Jade to come back in,
Yeah,
what
sorry,
is
y'all.
the topic of the question?
So I'm not sure the exact question. I know she wanted to talk about being a mom and like multitasking, but I don't remember the exact question that she wanted to talk about. So I wanted to give her an opportunity to do that. Oh,
Okay, awesome.
is she
All right.
in?
Yes, she's
Okay,
back.
great. Can you hear me, Jade? Hey.
Hey.
Hey girl, I can hear you
Hey,
clearly.
yay! I was like, what's going on?
What's
Okay,
going on,
so
girl? Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
thank you for having me. Sorry about the technical difficulties.
It's okay. No big deal. We
Nobody
here.
come from my Android. I
Oh, not the Android. It's okay. It's okay. We love Androids anyway.
love my Android. What's going on, Zoe?
Nothing much. You had a question for me, girl?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you something.
Okay.
So I know you personally, and I know you wear a lot of hats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're a student, you're a mom, you're a full time girlfriend, you are a daughter, you are part of the organization that help and support single mothers. How do you? I know at times you may like possibly get stressed or overwhelmed. How do you
Mm-hmm.
regulate your stress and your emotions to keep it going?
That's a good question. So I do a numerous amount of things to start. I might not do them every
Okay.
day, but I do take time for myself. One thing I do is journal. I do like to journal a lot and just write down, even if it's like in my phone, like a note. I'll journal or write like where I'm at, like how I feel right then, or like just where I'm at in that moment. And so I might go back and read it. I might, just erase it, like just release it. And so I do a lot of things, but I still take time for myself. So like I
Hmm.
might I might pamper myself with a bubble bath, drink some wine, just really like hone in on myself so I can feed the world. So I can be full enough to be who I am and share what I have to offer to my family, my kids, my significant other, my friends. Like if I'm not full, I can't share the person that I am. If I'm not
Right.
okay mentally, I can't be the full version of myself.
That make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So I noticed that you said that you journal, and I'm also hearing a lot of self care. Right.
Yeah,
So
definitely. Definitely so.
okay. So, as far as journaling goes, like, what are some ways that you journal? Like, are you praying, or are you just writing your thoughts, your feelings? Like, what are you specifically doing? What helps you when you journal?
So when I journal. I have like a couple of books that I journal in. So
Mhm. Oh, you got
um
a couple of them. So you have different ones for like different things.
yeah. So
Oh,
like
that's
my
pretty
notes.
neat.
So like my notes, like when I journal in my notepad on my phone, is
Hmm.
is how I feel in that moment. Like what I'm
Okay.
going through. So like if I'm stressed out or if I'm overwhelmed, I'll talk about how I feel. Like, okay, right now I'm not in the mental space to deliver a message to somebody that I don't like, or I'm not in the mental space to deliver how I feel. I have to talk about how I feel. I'm upset, or I have to really like just detail how I feel in that moment, because
Okay.
I could react, and instead of reacting, all right. And so it might not be like that all the time. So that's why I have different journals, to the point where, I have goals, I have, a different mindset, different intentional things that I want to do. Just different, it's really how you feel about journaling. So if you've never journaled before, I would suggest you start with how you like your day to day. I would suggest you journal every day. Write about how your day was, write like your goals for the rest of the week or whatever. Just write things that are intentional for you.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Well,
And
I like that. I'll go ahead. Go ahead.
okay, and so I'm gonna bring T Baby and Divine in. Maybe they have some other tips or ideas that they want to share with you.
Oh yes.
Because I know my girls, they be having the stuff,
Hey,
okay? Because
ladies.
one of the things
Hey,
that I have,
Y'all look so beautiful.
thank you, thank you. You are
I
too.
like the new hairdo, new hair color. Did you guys see Divine?
Yes.
Divine got the twist. She look cute with her pink. I
Yes,
like that.
this
Mhm.
natural hair, baby. This hair, my hair be hairing, so we had to go ahead and put it away.
And
Yes,
do.
ma'am. I know about it. Okay, so I
Okay.
was just asking Zoe, y'all, like, okay, as women, we usually have a lot of things going on, especially if we're mothers. We wear a lot of hats. I was just pretty much asking her, how does she regulate her stress and her emotions in a time of feeling, overwhelmed or other emotions that may not feel positive
Well,
from all
I
the
love what
responsibility?
she said. I love what she
Yeah.
said. Self care. I always say you can't pour from an empty cup,
Hmm.
Hmm.
because when you pour from an empty cup, you might show up like you not supposed to show up, and that person needed you in a capacity
Yeah.
of compassion or caring or understanding. And when you're pouring from an empty cup, you are adding stress to yourself and
Yeah.
overwhelm that person as well, because they might be going through a crisis or whatever it is. But
Right.
taking care of your, like Zoe said, if you take care of yourself and you be, because it starts with you.
Hmm.
You are the first person you're supposed to take care of anyway. You got to start with you. And if you don't start with you, it's a trickle down effect. It's kind of like an organization. If the head person is not on point, it's going to trickle down to the next people, the next people.
Everybody else.
Yeah.
So for me, my answer is a little bit different. I
Okay.
have, I don't know what they call it, twins or whatever, 18 months apart children. So I had two babies that were not walking and two babies in diapers at the same time. The key for me is scheduling. My schedule. I had my children on a schedule, and we did not deviate from that schedule until I was comfortable deviating.
Mhm.
And what I did with that schedule is it gave me opportunities to add things that I want to do, add things that I need to do, and add things that I would like to do, but that can wait to a later date. And I did that for years.
Mhm.
And it
I'm glad
worked.
you said that. I'm glad you said that,
It worked.
because that was very important for me as well.
Exactly.
Even now, because I have a infant, right? He's almost one, but being on a
You
strict
can't get out.
schedule
Yeah.
for children under the ages of 10, that's very key to them, because even now my 5-year-old go to sleep at 8 o'clock because he's
Mhm.
so accustomed to that. And that gives me a window and an opportunity to go do my schoolwork, or even in
Right.
the morning time, do what I need to do before work or whatever. Like, it gives me a window
Mhm.
to be able to do what I need to do.
Yep.
And
That's
And
then
true.
that's
another
the
tip
time that
is
I really fill myself up. Like, when I put my kids to sleep early. I
Yeah.
do. So
you gotta
it's
Get to
not,
bed.
try another tip too if you're having a time getting prioritized is what I would do is like she said the bedtime was it was vital. And
Mhm.
so even though if they want to stay up, I didn't care. And another thing I did, I planned ahead.
Yep.
I'm not the type of person when I had my children that every day we're getting close together. No, I literally would pack their diaper bag for the entire week.
Yep.
Yep,
And
exactly.
Okay. I like
I
that.
all the onesies, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever I need, the backup clothes, the formula, everything was
Yep.
packed on that Sunday for Monday through Friday because I had to go to work. I didn't even want to think about that. So I put all
Yeah.
that in the bag up front and I took that to the care center. In the morning, my children, they got up, they got a diaper change and a bottle. And while they were drinking, I got myself ready. We went out the door, they had on a onesie. We don't need
That
clothes.
part.
It was already at the daycare. I'm
Yep.
not spending my time on the child because I'm paying somebody to do that. And so I literally, as long as you're dry, you're lotion down, you had a bath this morning or last night and you had your bottle, you're full for the morning, we're
That's
out the
it.
door.
Me and you, we good.
Yeah,
Right.
literally,
Exactly.
We
we spend
good,
most of
baby.
the time on me.
You don't need me for anything else at
No,
this point.
yeah,
Yeah.
the morning time routine was for me. It's never for the kids. I would
Yep.
always, so that's another thing you might can try. You know,
I like that. I like that. And I can really relate with you, Divine, in that sense of having two babies who don't walk and
hmm
who are both in diapers. It's a lot.
it is.
Mhm.
Um, the scheduling. Okay, so that's something that I really can work on. So let me
Right.
ask you something. Have you always been super organized? Like, how do you stay to on your schedule? Are you just like super motivated, or you find like how do you tap into your discipline when it comes to that stuff?
What it was. Let me tell you, I was the outside girl, and I went to the after hours after the club, and I didn't come home until the next day. And I did
Yeah.
that up until I had got pregnant with my child, so I had no discipline. And so what
Mm.
it took is for me to realize that, girl, you are worn out. I looked in the mirror, I was tired. I always had an attitude, and it's like, okay, girl, you just got to do something. And so thankfully I had someone's mother. My mother was no longer on this side, but I had my best friend's mother, and she said, here's what you do. And so she told me about putting him to bed at 8 o'clock. I
Mhm.
took it up on myself to sit down and say, okay, you
Right.
girl, we watch our sitcoms at night, right?
Exactly.
Mhm.
When you get ready to eat, you don't want them
You
hands
don't want.
reaching. So I
Right.
said, okay, I got something for you. Two things I found out that work. I get that the warmer, the microwave. People don't want
Mhm.
you. I use the microwave. I didn't have that fancy warmer. I would put my baby's nighttime lotion in that microwave on like 30 seconds and get it good and warm. And I would rub my
That's
baby all the way down with that diaper after that bottle, burp him good. He would be out for the whole night.
That's
Period.
it.
Um,
Lavender.
8 o'clock
Yeah,
is
the
the
lavender
day.
lotion. Yeah.
Yes,
The
Yeah, it's the
lavender.
lotion.
Yeah,
I
that
that
use
warm
I
lavender.
never
lotion.
heard of that
warm
one before.
lotion.
That
That's
warm
the good
lotion will
tip.
put their
Yes.
butts down. Once
That's
you
the good
burp
tip.
them and rub that back down like this, just rub their back. They love a back rub or a leg rub or rub their feet. Anything,
Yeah, a little massage.
yes, till they
Yeah,
all the way
exactly.
out. Once they
That's
all the way out, close
okay.
the room door, cut them lights off. Because you don't want your
Period.
baby to get used to nothing. Just in your bed. Get them out your bed. Don't
Yeah.
Yes.
put
Yeah.
them in their own bed.
Once they start being in the bed, they ain't gonna never get out.
Exactly. My
Yeah.
children, my baby ain't never slept with me. And that right now to this day, you couldn't pay my child. He 8 now. You can't pay him to sleep with me. He don't feel right. But see,
Yeah.
Mm.
I was the first time mom, right? I love my baby. I don't want nothing to happen, right? So he was right here with me. He would
Mhm.
sleep all on my body. But
Right.
Yeah.
my best friend mom said, you let me tell you what, if you
What
do it
will
now,
happen?
how long you want to do it? And I
Right.
said, not long. She said, get him out of there. And he
That's
started,
it.
he'll cry. It take a little while to go to bed, but he'll tire himself out. And I just sat there. She said, it ain't gonna kill him. He already full. He dry.
That's it.
Yeah.
She said, let
Hey,
him sit
And
there
so
and talk.
I had that experience as well. Like I said, structure is very important, but
it was
being a
important.
first time mom, being a young first time mom at that, it's not that you know everything. This is what you think is best for your baby, right? Until you get some knowledge and wisdom from old school, your mama, grandma, auntie, TT, them, until you get some real good game, you
Yeah.
you doing what you think is best.
Right.
But we have to learn from somewhere, it's trial and error being a mom.
Don't
So
let him
yeah, I
manipulate you.
might not be the most organized or the most
Well, I think
strict,
I'm
the
the
most
veteran of the
I
pack.
might not be the most perfect patty,
I'm
right?
the veteran of the
But
pack.
But I do try and I do the best that I can for who I am. And it's other areas that I am strong in that I do enforce a lot because
Yeah.
I need that.
I'm the
It may
middle.
Yeah.
not be as strong as other areas, but you know.
You have
I'm
boy and girl,
the
or you have
middle.
all boys, or
I have so I have four. I have an 8-year-old daughter, I have a 5-year-old son, a 1-year-old daughter, and then she's like she's 1 and 5 months, and then I have a
oh yeah,
5-month-old.
oh yeah, girl, you got it together because you got older babies.
Yeah.
So
I
we
got
can go
older
ahead and put them
babies.
to work. Oh yeah, we can go ahead and
Oh
put them
Yes.
to
yeah.
work.
Yes.
They help. They help.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it's time. We can put them to work, girl.
They
Around.
Old
definitely
enough.
help. Look, the 8-year-old getting trained right now. She know how to make scrambled
Exactly.
eggs and toast. She
I
Exactly.
know.
know that's right.
But yeah, seriously, just put every Jay. Take the time. Just take one day out the week. Mine was Sunday. I don't know what day works.
Okay.
But take your
Yeah.
one day out the week and make that your
Mhm.
day of preparation. Get those clothes for school together. If your
Yep.
children have lunch, get their lunches and set them up strategically. And guess what? It don't matter long as they eat. My children
Yeah.
right now, we already know we doing Lunchables every day. I don't care if you're tired or not. We doing Lunchables
Right.
because why?
Yeah.
When I get up in the morning, you got 15 minutes to get out of here. The clothes ironed the night before. That in the morning we need to be brush teeth, wash face. We need to take 10 minutes to get ready. I'm already in here making lunches.
That
What I
part.
got to do.
That
We a
part.
team in here. And
Yeah.
whoever not doing
We
what they
work
supposed to
together.
do, gonna be looking like a fool going to school because what?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you wasted time so you didn't have no jacket. Oh,
And that's your fault.
that's your
Right. You want it to be cold.
your
That's it.
focus right now, your 8-year-old and your 5-year-old, your 5-year-old still need help, I know, but your 8-year-old to the point like my 8-year-old where you
Right.
can say, go put your pants on, go put your shirt on,
You could
go
tell them
brush your
step by
teeth.
step.
So at this point, your 8-year-old, you can lay their clothes out and let them do them. You can check on them
Yeah.
later.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Your
then
5-year-old,
have the
dressed and ready.
5-year-old. Let the 8-year-old help the 5-year-old.
Yep,
And
and
then
Yeah.
then onesie, or you do it. I'm a hovering mother, so my 8-year-old can't help. My 6-year-old do. I need to be hands on. So
Make sure
I let him do
Yeah.
your
yeah,
from your
I
head
check
to
him
your
out
toe
at
is
the end.
correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
I check him out at the end. I make sure
Yeah.
everything is on right, is fast, and is tied. But I
Forward.
don't waste
Yeah.
time.
Presentation is important.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't waste time with it though. I let him do it the best he can because that's the only way he gonna learn. And then I'm gonna check him
That
out.
part.
That's what I do.
Right afterwards.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good
And I
idea
do quick
because
I
meals,
love that.
I think
Lunchables.
I hover. I don't even want to waste my time watching you play like that. You're not gonna
Because
irritate me.
you know it make you a little
You're gonna
frustrated. You be
enter
like,
emotional
why
with
you doing it like that?
Yeah,
But you
let me
gotta
help
learn.
you.
But
and you
you
gotta
Yeah.
gotta
sit
That'd
them
be
on
my
their
you
own.
problem.
gotta let them
You gotta
learn.
let them do it first and then
Yeah.
come after them and be like, oh baby, let me button this up for you. Like,
Right.
But
you know.
see, what about when you don't have time to be doing all
When
that?
you don't have see, this is why I'm asking y'all, because when you don't have time, that means you
But when
need
you
help in
don't
your
have
time
time, it's
management.
because but when you don't have
Yeah.
time, it's because you're being lazy and you're not properly planning. You chose to sleep in instead of getting up.
It's
So
the time
No, I'm
management.
talking
Yeah.
about not that kind of don't have
that's what I'm
time.
talking about. I
I'm
ain't talking
talking
about
about
the
the
So
time
my
to watch you stand there and struggle with these clothes.
you got time though. Why wouldn't
you
you
got
have
time
Okay.
if you get up early enough. If you get up early enough, I'm like Divine but I only have one kid.
Yeah.
So when he was younger, I did the same thing. Even though it was just him, I was up early. We getting breakfast, clothes
Yeah.
was done the night
yeah.
before. We not searching for nothing. We're not
No,
searching. We're not
absolutely
doing
not. No,
homework.
no,
We're
no.
not
And I
doing
got a
nothing.
child on the spectrum, and he does it all by himself. So it's really not. Once you start making excuses for your children, that it will always be an excuse. Don't make an excuse. And I'm not attacking your motherhood at all, Zoe. Don't take it the wrong way. But don't make excuses. Let him sit there and struggle. You know why? Because if you constantly come to the rescue,
They gonna always
he not
say,
gonna do it. He gonna know that you're coming, so he's gonna wait
Yeah.
for
And
that
so
assistance. Yeah.
you say your baby is on the spectrum. My baby is a preemie and he has a speech delay. He has a developmental delay. So it
Mine
is
has
a
that.
little bit harder and just watching him struggle and then you got a baby crying. It's just like I don't want to see you go through
Well,
that
I'll give you
sometimes,
the
you
tip.
know?
I'll give you the
We're,
tip.
we're the same. I had the same.
Yeah.
Both my babies was premature. My child
Yeah.
got a delay because they waited to deliver him by C-section 6 hours. I was in labor for 3 days, and they waited to the third day to do my C-section. That's why he have a delay. That's why he's slightly on the spectrum. And at the same time, I had my other baby. But what I chose to do is not make excuses. You can do it. It's
Yeah.
gonna take you time. You might get frustrated, but you can do it.
Yeah,
I
and
just
just
tell him you
watching
can do
him.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just watching him do certain things and seeing him struggle, that was kind of my thing. That's why I said, okay, I can see why I should allow him to do it first. Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with
Because
that.
you know what, mate? One thing I can say, because my child is on the spectrum, he's 25. But once they learn how to do it their way, that's
Exactly.
Yeah,
comfortable for them.
that's the way that it has
So
to be
for
for him.
him, for my child, it took him a long time to learn how to tie his shoe. I showed him my way, but eventually he had to do it his way. So how he
Mhm.
ties his shoe now is not the way I learned how to tie shoes.
That's how Ireland is.
It got tired. It got tired. He learned how to put his belt on. He learned how to make his own food. He learned how
Yeah.
to, iron his clothes. He learned how to, make sure he didn't lose his key because he already knew who
You
his
better
mom.
keep up with it. Yeah.
And
And
you gonna
very
be sitting
soon he
outside
get
when you put out the
kicked.
key because I already told you I ain't making another key.
That's
That,
right.
One thing I did read something about like your child doing independent tasks. Like
Yep.
even if they're doing it wrong, this is how they build confidence and this is their stage of learning how to
exactly.
function. So like they're allowed to make all the mistakes right now so when they become adults, they on point. You know what I mean? Or they make a lot
On
less
they,
mistakes.
Yeah.
But
they
that's
got
one thing I'm working on personally,
Oh, I've
allowing
been there.
them
The
I've
mistakes.
been
to
there.
mess
So I
up.
understand, Jade. I've been there,
Yeah.
and Zoe.
And
I've
I
been.
think
I be
that's
watching
around it.
Ireland, and he be struggling with that button on them
It's
jeans, and
the
I just be
buttons
want to
and the
say,
Oh
zippers.
yeah.
It be the buttons and the zippers.
but I just wait and I just wait. And now let me tell you what it's done now since I've decided to use more patience with my child. This is what he does now. No, I got it.
Yeah.
Let me get it. He don't want no help now. He
Yeah.
wants to do it on his
they
own.
want to
That's
When
do
I
it.
try to
good.
do his shoes and
Yeah.
tie his knot in his shoe so it won't come loose. No, mommy, I got to do it myself. And he does it on his own. He's learning. He doesn't know how the directions. He gets confused when he brushes his hair. But now he don't want. Leave me alone. I'm trying it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, he's at that
Oh,
stage where he's able to do it by
That's
He's
himself
it.
starting to
That's
learn
it.
how to do it on his own,
Yeah.
but he's on the spectrum,
that's
so it
good.
takes him longer to
To do
understand
it.
simple tasks. Like if you say brush it forward, he doesn't
Mhm.
understand forward. So you have to say
Okay.
in this direction, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Same.
that. That's how
Yeah.
he.
You gotta tell him which direction is forward.
But
Yeah.
you got this, Jay. Put your kids on a strict schedule and
Yeah,
include
you got
yourself in
this.
that
Yeah.
schedule. What time do
Yeah.
you feel like you want to take your shower and get in the bed? And then you put them kids around that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An
Okay.
hour before that.
Whether it be before or after.
An hour before that.
Yes.
Not
You
after,
know,
baby, because after you going to bed and they
yeah.
should already be asleep.
I watch
Yeah,
Power.
see the thing is, I be
I
wanting to
watch
enjoy my me time after it is fed and bathed, but I end up falling asleep with them.
Because you be
So
tired.
I
You
be
see,
tired.
I
Same
used to
here. I'll
I
be
be
done
wild.
dozing off. I'll be
Yeah, I
like,
be
yes,
wild.
I'm trying to put the baby to
put
sleep
them
and
on your
pop back up.
schedule. I knew it. I had my shows. I used to watch the haves and the have-nots when my baby
Yes,
was little.
ma'am. Yes,
And
ma'am.
girl,
I like sisters, y'all.
I love
it
me some
came on at
sisters.
7 o'clock. Let me tell y'all what I did. I rushed home. I got us all in the bathtub. My children, I put my baby in the seat. My other one, they both was in the tub together. Okay.
Mhm.
And I was in there with their asses. We all took a bath together at the same time because we got
Yeah,
to get in and out.
you
I
gotta do
know
what you
that's
gotta do.
right. Real quick. Come on. Wash,
We all
wash.
took a bath together in
Right.
that one bathtub, and I got my babies together. Got out,
Exactly.
got them dressed. They was having their bottle. I was eating my dinner.
That's
Yeah,
it.
After,
I like that.
that's how I did. And I'm telling you, I had already had their clothes for the week together. So Monday through Friday, I'm not even
That's
thinking
it.
about no clothes. I don't care. I
Yeah.
take
You
the
got
formula
to.
to the daycare. I got my formula at home. I don't have to pack no extra bag. I pack one bag for the week and I leave it.
It was a lot easier for you.
It's easier because now you're not hauling stuff. This was my
Yes.
struggle, y'all. I had the 2 kids, right? So I got the 2 car seats. So my struggle was getting the kids and then still getting that diaper bag for each child because one is a baby and one goes to the toddler room.
Yes.
So I'm walking from one room to no, we're not doing it no more. We're not doing it no more.
Once a
I
week.
took one, I put one stuff here and I put one for the week and I wrote their name on it. And this is
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
If they run out, just let me know. But for now, this is it. And then because I got to give myself some grace because when I get out the car, I got 2 babies.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta have the energy and the stamina.
Yeah, and I can't leave one in the car and come back for the other one.
They gotta take them
Carrying both of
Oh,
them.
you can't.
I put them both on both hips, and I'm only 5 foot, and we trucking
Yep.
them to the daycare.
That's right.
As soon as
That's
we
me in the morning.
when we hit the threshold of the door, my 18-month-old will be crawling through the school, and my other one I'd be coming with me. And then when he got the walking, he would be walking and running down the hall. You can do it.
Yeah, and just take the
Yeah,
like
you got this.
Ron said, take the time out and plan. If you have to get a planner, if you have to have a calendar on
Planners
the
work.
wall that you write
That's
out,
my
let
man.
the 8-year-old help you write the stuff out. You put
And
it
so I used to get small planners with like that I used to get them from Marshalls. They had like stickers and like
Oh,
the little
I like
section.
Marshall and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I really like that, but I just got put on to a bigger calendar planner, and I think I'm just gonna go get me some stickers because that right there is
It's on
life.
Amazon.
That big one is life. It might look like a book, but that I
been
can
using
see
that
myself
big
doing
one,
some things with that.
But when I was a broke, struggling mom of 2 small babies before I started getting my life right,
Stop it.
I just had a dry erase board.
That too.
I just wrote
Those
on
work
my
too.
dry erase board because I didn't have the money to constantly replace planners. So I used my dry erase board for the week.
Yeah.
Whatever I ran out of in the kitchen, I would write it. I mean,
Yeah, and so I'm a visual person. I like to see goals. I like to see like my agenda. So I got all of that, to be honest with you. I got the weekly one, I got a regular white one, I got my note, my regular small little note planners and stuff. Like I got them all around. I even got notepads, like little sticky notes that I'll plaster around. Like sometimes you just have to see it in order to know, like, okay, this is where I'm at. This is what I need. I used to put stickers around my mirror, like the
Use your
sticky
phone too.
words of affirmation.
That's
all
what I
over
do.
my
I have
mirror.
a
Like,
journal of intention, and that's the only journal I use. Is my journal of intention, coming out soon, by the way. I have my journal of intention, and I write in my journal every morning and night, and I cross off what I'm able to achieve. But like I say, the key, if you haven't done it, if your daughter is the oldest, them safe hairstyles, so you don't have to comb their hair every day. Safe styles, braids, stuff like that you know you can do quick, or a nice gel down with a gel. It's enough gel to keep it there. Like we when we was in school and we want the jelly, you could wait 2 or 3 days before you gel it again.
comb it out.
That part. Yeah.
That part.
Yeah. I'm just being creative, girl, and make sure you doing some long term because you don't want to put yourself in a position where you having to constantly output your energy every day, all day, because you already got the small babies. You got to change diapers and feed. That's enough task to
For
last
anybody.
So
One, let alone two.
yeah. And my kids, they had hot dogs. They had a rotation of what we was eating: quick food, hot dogs, chicken nuggets, noodles, rice and gravy, macaroni, something quick that I know they was gonna get full and that wasn't gonna make me be slaving over no stove no long time.
Okay.
And it worked. And I'm still sitting here today to tell about it. So that says a lot. Because many a days I thought about ending it all. Trust me.
Well, I'm glad you made it through it.
Yeah, I'm being funny, but I'm being real.
I know you are. I know you are.
Rough.
I know you are because sometimes I have to cry in the closet myself. So
you do.
Hey, I understand.
It's overwhelming because you be in a mindset that I didn't do this on my own. Why am I doing this on my own?
Yeah.
Right.
And so it's a tough pill to swallow, but I had to put it on. I had to understand my role that I played, and I had to understand the direction that this God know you can do it. That's why He gave it to you. He not gonna
Exactly.
give
He
you if
That's
you
won't
the
put
can't
part right
handle
something
it.
there.
on you that you
I'm
can't
a
do.
boss in it now. I'm a mother. My children just came in here. They know. Can I do this? Can I do that? You ask permission. You don't tell me anything. I don't. You ask, and I'll let you know what you have to do and what you don't have to do. Now they
That
come
part.
here. Homework first. Nobody goes on a video game. Homework first.
We not watching no TV, none of that.
Yeah,
That
you'll
part.
get in
We
the
sitting at the
groove.
table. We
But
sitting
for
at
the
the table.
immediate thing with the small babies, for sure, everybody need to be in the bed by 7, no later than 7:30,
So
depending on your
7
work.
is not too early because I can
7
bump
ain't
the
too early.
bedtimes.
My
I
child went to
don't
bed at
know.
7, and I stretched it to 8 o'clock when he turned 5. He been going to bed since he was 7, and he sleeps all the way the next day till 5 or 6 in the morning.
Well, I think
They
I'm gonna
need
need
that
to
amount of
change
sleep.
Cairo bedtime.
They need 10 to 12 hours of sleep. They babies. That's what they
Oh
require
yeah,
to
we
have.
definitely need to go to bed a little earlier. Maybe
Look
that's
at
why.
Miss Diva Reed.
Yeah,
She
she
knows
said,
she a mother. She knows.
right? Exactly, Miss DeVry. Listen,
She know.
get your time in. Get your time in.
I'm gonna get my
Jay.
time. Me and
Well,
Tyler
Jay,
had a relationship. Me and Tyler Perry, because I could
Yeah.
not miss the haves and have nots. So I knew what time it had.
we still have a relationship, ma'am. I don't know what you're talking about
That's
because we
what
just
I'm
moved
talking
on
about.
to the
Well,
next.
Loving you
well,
is
y'all have a
wrong.
relationship with him. I have a relationship with raising Canaan
Yes,
and
50 Cent and
Ford.
Okay,
Snoop.
50.
That's my
Okay,
relationship.
50. Okay, 50.
That's who my
Okay, yeah.
relationship is with.
And everybody know
And
when it's time. Don't bother
hello.
me.
Yeah, close the
And
door and lock it.
then the Black Hamptons is coming back, so I can watch that.
Oh yes, that's a good one.
TV in general is my safe space when I got my me time and me
Yeah,
a glass of wine.
and
If
two,
you
We
see
and
me
need
Tubi
some
drinking,
me
girl, you
time.
leave
all
me
the time.
alone.
Tubi gets
Once the wine come out,
Oh,
bye.
girl, don't even talk about Tubi. I cannot. I cannot.
I'm
If I
grown and I
if
Tubi
I
is
plug
something else.
that's
if
right,
I
Miss
plug in
DeVry.
Tubi through a text message, that mean I don't like how you acting.
Girl. Jade, I do want to thank you for coming on and asking your questions.
Thank y'all so much. I'm glad that I could get on here. I got a lot of different things to take from. So thank you so much, Zoe. Thank you, T Baby. Thank you, Divine. Y'all gave some really solid advice. So
Okay,
I got
Yeah.
some
I'm glad we were able
work to
to give you
do.
some.
And then
Appreciate
one
it.
last thing before we do take this tea to go time out.
Yeah.
When you
Oh
want you
yeah.
time, go time out.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
Don't take
go
them to the park.
outside.
We used to go to the park every day.
Go
The
outside.
park was my go-to, but I be so tired, y'all. And then when it's cold outside, I'm just like, I gotta find something else. I be
Mm-hmm.
cold.
Play hide and
Yeah.
seek in the house. Play hide
Yep,
and seek in the house. Play a game.
girl.
Okay,
Now
Everybody.
we be
on to
creative.
Lion King.
Play a game because
Mhm.
X Divine. Monopoly.
Hello.
I
Yeah,
like
board
Monopoly.
games, anything.
Board
Yeah.
Okay,
games.
okay.
Yeah.
And
We
that's some
ready.
quality time too. That's bonding. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so what I do with Kyler, I used to do like activities, like
Yep.
make
Mhm.
something or like
The
kinetic
magic
sand,
game. Makeup
Yeah, we used to
game.
do
anything like
magic tricks, chemistry,
yes,
making volcanoes erupt out
snow.
the
We've
up,
been
and
making snow, baby. We just made snow bags.
yeah, it's all kind of little stuff,
Fun.
girl.
It's called
Oh,
If It's for Friends Who Do Things Together. You is for you and me.
right.
And we sing that damn song and we
Right.
do our thing
Oh,
and
I
he
used
goes
to
about
let
his
my
way.
kids run around and dance through the house on
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
baby
ma'am. We
shark.
have dance parties,
I was
okay?
tired.
Even Cairo be dropping it. Do you
My
hear
child
me?
would fall
Not
asleep on the carpet.
like
He'd be so tired.
I'm gonna give y'all old school project for y'all kids.
what's that?
Okay.
Take an old mayonnaise jar. They don't make them
Okay.
in
Okay.
glass anymore, but you can probably still do it with one of the glass jars that you have, like the
Like a mason jar?
tomato paste, like the spaghetti sauce.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Okay.
Take the spaghetti sauce after you do it, clean the jar out, put a little bit of dishwashing liquid in there, put a penny inside of it, and that will make a tornado.
Oh, okay.
That's
That's
cool.
cool.
Girl, that'd
And
My
be
then
kids like
scared
stuff
like
like
me.
that.
Looking at it swirl around.
And then a sweet potato is actually can turn into an ivy.
Oh yeah, we used to do that.
Yep. A sweet
It
potato can turn
it
into an
plants.
ivy. You put a
Yeah,
toothpick inside of it, put it inside of the water, you'll see the roots.
the plant and stuff will start growing out of it.
I'm definitely gonna try that with my
We
kids.
did the butterfly thing too. When you put the thing in there and it turns into the caterpillar and it sticks and it turns into the butterfly.
Yep. So just do
Yeah,
like I say projects with them. Y'all do dance stuff, anything to get them tired. So when they get ready to go to sleep, now you have a break.
exactly.
Because my kids' daycare had a jungle gym like play area, a big old jungle gym play area. I'm already paying. I'm gonna utilize services. I would come there and pick them up, and I would just sit there for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes because it's covered. I just let them do what y'all want to go play.
That's it.
And while they playing, the traffic is dying down. I ain't have to worry about being in that traffic on my way home.
That's it.
And by the time they got in that car, it was over.
Yeah.
Miss DeVaree still over here talking about T.I. and King.
We're not talking
Yeah,
about
because
T.I.
girl, so
this
she
week.
talking about King. So King called himself being mad. He told me he taking his career serious. He want to be taken serious, but the grandmother and the and Tiny is steady coddling him. And T.I. was like, "Don't coddle him. Let him go and be a man. He's want to be a man. Let him be a man." And so people feel like T.I. and King are at odds. They not at odds. T.I. see himself and his son, and that's his child. So he's not finna fall for that okie doke. If you want your career, go get it like I did. You have a
Just
better
like your other
opportunity than what
siblings
I
are.
had because as your father, I've paved the way for you. I have a name that you can use to put you in rooms that you couldn't get in without it. And that's what T.I. is trying to get him to understand. Damani's career is taking off. He's awesome. His music is great. Girl, King talking about 10,000 for an interview to tell my story. Don't nobody want to hear it, boo.
Both of the two older brothers are actually doing really good music.
Yes, both of their music sound good. One of them doing guitar, and the other one's he's doing rap. And I went and clicked on his most recent release that he have, girl, and it's good.
It is. You
I
talking
would buy
about the
it. It's
money? You
good.
talking about the money, right?
He finna get ready and go to prison. T.I. said, King, because he got in trouble. Think it was like a gun case or something. Something he had got into, guns or something. But he gonna go to jail. He think sir, you been in the suburbs your entire life.
Wait. He about to go to jail?
I
That's
remember
what his
going
mother said.
on
His
the
mother
show.
said you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth, and he said, "No, I wasn't."
Yes, he was, girl. We
Yes,
was
you
we
were.
was
Precious
watching
was
the family
taking,
hustle when he was
baby.
going.
Precious was their mama. Okay.
That
And then
part.
talking about
Him
the
and King, him
grandmother,
and the other one, that was their mama.
He
talking about
said the
he
only
was
time they were
raised.
at the house is when they filmed.
Okay, but here's my thing. Here's my thing. You got a mother that's out here closing deals,
Right.
making
That part.
moves. Your daddy is out here closing deals and making moves for you. You're on
And
this
been
show.
doing
Yeah, and you're on this show because we're making moves and we're closing deals. Be
That's
appreciative. It's people
For
like
you.
a couple I know that's on this broadcast, like myself, who was with a grandparent because they had to be. And that
it.
was
Yeah.
not for no other reason other than I can't take care of you right now.
Yep.
They got a valid reason, and you need to show some respect because they paid for you to be where you was.
exactly. That's
They
the point.
paying bills at
He
everybody
was
house.
being very
Buying all your
disrespectful.
food.
It's
Yeah,
not
Yeah,
grateful
it
for
is
me.
giving
he
disrespectful.
ungrateful. It's a
He
difference.
was
Ungrateful.
saying nigga this and N-word that to his daddy, and that's cap to his daddy. He was talking a lot of cash
Like
That's
his
stuff
daddy
because
to
didn't
his
pay all
daddy.
the bills
he's
at his
spoiled.
grandmother's house and at that private school he went to. Like
Right.
your daddy didn't buy you your first car. Like he not still providing a roof over your head right damn now.
That part.
He probably was paying all the bills at the grandma house too, babe.
Exactly.
He probably
That's what
paid
I'm
for the
telling
house.
you. He was. That's what Tiny said.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
never taken care of their kid. They lived because they were traveling and they were handling business with their careers. So someone has to do it. And thank God they
Exactly.
had a relative to do it for them. But it's not like they just dumped y'all out. No, baby, they was working and taking care of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all like
Exactly.
the finer
It'd be
things, don't
different
you?
if they
Like
was
the
just
trucks.
outside.
You
Yeah,
like
it'd be
driving that
different.
truck you didn't pay for, correct?
He is a
It's the
spoiled brat.
ungratefulness for me.
He a
It's
spoiled
just him
brat.
being ungrateful.
He is. He
Look, Miss
driving the truck
Victory
right
over there
now. He be trying
smiling
to
and
claiming
teasing because
cars.
he got us
She
to talk.
finally got what she wanted, huh?
He was trying to argue with Tanya about her car. You can't.
You
Tiny
like
works
correct.
too hard.
Look, Miss DeMarie, I knew you was gonna keep saying it until somebody said something about it. So let's
I'm just saying he very ungrateful.
yeah.
I
Baby, your
don't
parents
like
done
it. I
paved
don't
the
like
way for
it.
you.
It's giving selfish. It's giving you don't give a damn about the shit
It's
that your parents have
giving
done for you.
seeking attention because my rap is full.
Right.
Baby, I'm
Because it
I
don't
done.
sound
definitely think
good.
he want attention. Yeah.
Definitely.
His rap don't sound good. His music don't
It
sound
doesn't.
good.
And his mouth, his teeth are bigger than his mouth. He need to take that out.
When he went and put those chiclets in his mouth, it made it even bigger.
It's like
He got them chiclets on his mouth. It's like that. It's like
Mr.
Wonder.
Ed. Mr. Ed.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Ed.
Uh-huh. It's like that.
Y'all so
And the hair don't even make it no better. He looked like the male version of Ice Spice minus the tiny nose because his nose is like mine, but he very much given the male version of Ice Spice with that hair. It's just too much going
wait a
on.
minute, Miss DeMarie talking about with pink lips.
Yes.
It's just giving big.
It's giving go and sit in your lane.
Go have a seat and learn something.
What was that I sent y'all through y'all inbox when she said, let me teach you a lesson for today. This is your lane right here, and this is my lane. And what happened was, instead of you staying over here in your lane, you decided to come over here in mine over here. And so this you don't belong over
So
here.
when you connect it,
Right. And then also when you're under a certain age group, then you be down here in what we call a child's place.
Yeah.
So exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, you doing too much down here. You trying to be over here and over here when really you down here. Stay there.
Yeah.
Stay in the child.
yeah.
If they pull the rug off from under your ass right now, you're not going to be able to pay no rent and buy no food.
Nothing. You can tell that he's gonna have to learn the hard way. The way that he is and how he think and talk. He gonna have to bump his own head.
He gonna have to be on this YSL trial with Young Thug. Let's say it for next week, cause baby, they really reaching on this trial, talking about YSL and talking about they call it
pushing P stand for pushing positivity.
Pushing positivity. And girl talking about YSL is because they used to wear women's Yves Saint Laurent jeans.
Yes, Saint Laurent.
Girl, that's something.
But did you see Mariah the Scientist posted the YSL?
I don't follow that person, so I don't even know.
I seen it on Instagram. She after the opening statements and stuff for the trial. She posted the YSL on her shirt. I thought,
I'm just saying though, they really reaching with all these acronyms. Talking about Thug stands for to something under God.
Yes.
Girl,
it's a lot. It's a lot.
And wait a minute, is this what the attorneys are saying or the gang members like this?
No, this is the Young Thug's attorney.
Yes, the gang
members. Baby, some good lawyers. They trying it. They trying.
Their job is to prove that their client is not guilty.
Innocent.
But the judge said that their music lyrics will be admissible in court, and so they've subpoenaed their music lyrics, and they're using the music lyrics against them. So this is a lesson for those studio gangsters out there that have never been in a gunfight. Stop saying that you have been.
Studio gangsters.
Because
even the ones that have, stop telling your business.
Stop telling your
even
business.
The ones that have, stop telling all the bodies that you hit.
That's right. Stop talking about it. One dude convicted his own self of murder because he talked about the whole murder in his song, and they politely brought him up on charges. And I forgot his name. He was a new artist, and he went his butt right on to jail.
I think his name is Y&W Melly, type of name like that.
Talked about the whole damn murder on the song, and they locked him right on damn up. Now let somebody else come out and talk about something else.
That's so sad.
You think because you got a few dollars, you can get on.
But the crazy thing is that they all young black men.
Yeah, they falling for it.
Take this tea to go. What's your take this tea to go, Jade? Since you finally made it to the front, you made it to the
You're on a big screen now. With my girl. My take this tea to go. I would say prioritizing, because it's always been important to me, but prioritizing my organization and my discipline when it comes to just my everyday life. You know, I have so much going on with these kids, with work, with trying to be a student again. It's a lot. So organization has moved up on the list, and discipline. So
Okay. Awesome.
yeah. Thank you.
Oh, of course. All right.
Okay, I'll go. Don't
Zoe.
worry, I'll go, T baby. Um, my take this tea to go is going to um be optimistic, be open minded, and just be willing to accept change.
Okay, I see you. I'm gonna let Divine go last because she
Uh huh.
always bring it all the way to the end.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
good.
take this tea. My take this tea to go. Being that we are in Mercury retrograde,
Okay.
the shadow in shadow, um, and it's going to, and then the post is going to last to January 20th. It's a very long
Oh
time,
no, I need to be under a rock until January 20th. Then.
basically. So during this time, make sure that if there is inner work that needs to be done on yourself or introspection, please do that. If it's not, take this time just to be in solitude, be in meditation, prayer, and then enjoy it because the winter months they make you tired. They make you very
Mhm.
tired. It feels like it's 12 o'clock right now, and it's really
Yes.
so. And then just enjoy the time of quiet and stillness during this particular time. So that's my take to tea to go.
Okay, come on, take it to go. So y'all know I always have something, don't y'all? So I just want to say that the universe has removed you from a table, okay, where you used to sit
Mm-hmm.
in order to save you from a host or the
Oh.
person that's planning to serve you poison.
Mm,
Be
mm,
careful when the universe is working in your favor by disrupting it with your own personal desires of what you want for your life. Let the
Mm.
universe do its job. If the universe says move, you move. If the universe says no, say no. Don't disrupt it and say, well, I know what the universe is showing me that he's a liar, but my heart says he can improve. No, the universe said
Mm,
he's a liar, and stop right there.
that part.
And
Don't
sit in
keep
that.
going. Don't
Sit in that.
engage.
Yeah, sit in
Mhm.
that. Allow yourself time to sit in that. And please don't be so quick to react to the things because you have people that are wanting your time. They want your energy. So they're going to come
Mhm.
at you. They're going to come at you as best as they can. They're going to use their tactics
vampires,
to you
energy
and
vampires.
use what you love against you. They already know you, so they know what presses your buttons. So don't allow them to use those things to get back into your good graces only to let you down once again.
That's
Sit
it.
still in what the universe has done and give yourself grace and time to truly understand why the removal was necessary. And then
Mhm.
from there, you can make a decision of do you want to allow it back or not. And I'm pretty sure you won't.
I know
That part.
that's right.
Oh, I knew she. See what I'm saying?
You better catch that word for this afternoon and for Sunday morning
Come
service.
on, thank you.
That part. Well, again, thank you, Jay, for coming on with your
Yes.
amazing question.
Thank you. Thank
I'm
you.
Thank
glad
you,
that
lady.
yes, I'm glad you were able to get a lot of insight on how to improve your life, prioritize things that you need to prioritize. And ladies, we will see each other on next Thursday.
Bye. Thank y'all.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, okay. Bye, dog.
Bye.